Good afternoon. So I'm here with my Browning Buckmark Magnum in 2.2. This is an Umarex brake barrel, and I'm going to shoot some VMX pellets. These are 14.66 grain. I did crony this. I put 10 shots through the crony, and she was doing 3.53 foot-pounds energy with these pellets. An average over 10 shots was 329 FPS, and she had a spread of only 7. Okay, with a deviation of 2. So very consistent. As you can see, this rail does actually point up because this, as people might know, my other reviews of this was shooting very high. There's obviously some sort of unusual effect going on. It looks like this barrel actually, when they machined this, it looks like they machined it wrong, and the barrel does point up. No doubt about that. So I've got this old rail, and I chopped it down, put a arrestor stop on the back, tweaked it up a little bit, because I ran out of adjustment on the actual red dot. So I've sort of zeroed it at 10 meters now. So what I'm going to do, I'll take 5 shots, all freestanding obviously, at 10 yards on that target there behind me. I've got a target at 12.5 meters. I'm going to take 5 shots at that, and then I've got a man at 15 meters. I'll zoom in on those 2 targets, and we'll take 5 shots. Probably 5 shots at the body and 5 shots at the head. The target's marked up in blue circles where the BB, so you should be able to see, this is a 2.2, so you should be able to see where the actual pellets go. So first of all, just turn the red dot on, take my glasses off because I won't be needing those, and we're going to have 5 shots. So cock your pistol, safety's on, put your pellet in the end of the brake barrel, and I was pointing, I'd also do mine like that, so the barrel's always pointing at the ground. Okay. So here goes. Should better see this first 5 shots, and we'll zoom in 12.5 meters. That was quite high. You can just see that. Only a pellet trap, but it was high. It's very slightly to the left. That was slightly high, but this is only 10 yards, so the pellet's still sort of climbing. This is a 2.2, by the way. That was also slightly high and to the left, but grouping pretty close together. So I think at 10 yards this is shooting a little high. I think that's 4, I think. Okay, we'll take one more. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll zoom in on the 12.5 meters, and we'll take 5 at that. I think aim point will be pretty central at that distance. Those 5 pellets that just took, they all sort of grouped slightly high and slightly to the left. Obviously, freestanding is always going to be a bit of variation with how steady you are. It is only 0 degrees today as well. It is literally, technically it's freezing. So here we go. So where that went. Actually, just zoom out a little bit so we can see the whole target. Oh, you can just see it. It's actually that's still slightly high. So this is shooting different type of grip. When I shot this off a rice bag, it was actually shooting pretty much central. Freestanding, it's shooting a little high. That's okay, as long as it groups okay. It's the main thing. We can always tweak it down a bit. That's 2. Three. 5. I might have pulled that one a little bit. We'll see where they're all gone. So we shall bring that target up. In fact, we'll bring both targets up and we'll have a closer look at those. Right, so here we are, we're looking at the targets. This was the 10-yard target. You see the group is actually, this is freestanding by the way, so you know, with the red dot, bit of movement as well. You can see that the group is quite nice. That's basically 4 under a thumb, which is an inch easy, no problem. Obviously aim point was just roughly around here, but I was moving it a little bit, so the trigger is pretty good. It's fairly heavy but fairly smooth. It breaks consistently as well, so that's pretty good. Again, at 12.5 meters, I was aiming here, but they're grouping up here, but see, you've got 4 there. Yeah, 1 there. Again, under an inch at 12.5 meters. Interestingly, when I was shooting this off like a rice bag, just a gentle hold, it was actually shooting more central. So this is quite hold sensitive, like most springers. So knowing this, I can actually dial this red dot down a bit, so those will be grouping around here, and I think I've got the adjustment there in the red dot to do that. But the main thing is they do group very well, even freestanding, so that's pretty good. So what we'll do, we'll pause this video and then we'll set the camera up on the man down there, and we'll take 5 shots at his head and 5 shots at the body, and you should be able to see that. So I hope you like that video. Take care and thanks for watching. Good afternoon. I'm here with my Browning Buckmark Magnum in 2.2, and I've got some VMX pellets which are 14.66 grain, and I've got a target 12.5 and 15 meters. I've got a man at 15 meters, and we're now going to take some shots at him. Obviously freestanding. I've got a red dot because I had to make some adjustments because this break barrel shoots incredibly high with the fixed sight, so even the rail had to be adjusted. So I've got an old rail and I've put a bit of a kink on it because this barrel appears to rise, which is really weird. But anyhow, you can make some adjustments to make this shoot accurately. So first of all, I'm going to zoom in on the head, and I'm going to take 5 shots at the head, and then I'm going to pan down and put 5 shots at the body. So here goes. So just going to zoom in. So let's get the camera so we should be able to see it. There are some blue holes on the body where I've been shooting BBs, so this is a 2.2, so you should be able to see it no problem. Aim point should be roughly dead centre with the red dot at 15 meters, because it was shooting high at 12.5. I might have to shoot it lower down, but we'll see how it goes. So here goes, freestanding, 15 meters. Okay, that's the first shot. So I'm not sure where that went. It might just be the lower part of his head. So I might have to just maybe, that was just at the neck point, so I shall probably aim at his centre of the head next. That's 2. Three. 4. 5. Okay, and then we shall pan down to the body. So we should be able to see where they were going. See, the ones marked with blue, that's where the BBs were going. So we'll just set this up, centre of the body. I'll just zoom out just a touch. There we go. So 5 shots at the body. This pistol has settled down quite a lot. Dieseling has sort of ceased now, so it should be much better, much more consistent. The chronograph does show it as doing 3.53 foot-pounds energy over 10 shots average, with a spread of only 7 FPS. I think this is shot number 4. The trigger has smoothed quite a bit. I did put a little bit of lube on it. It has smoothed down quite a bit with use. And obviously all springers do improve the more they get used. So let's have one more shot, I think. Okay, so that's it. So we should be able to see, you should be able to see where those pellets are going. So you can review the video and see how we did. But that is the Umarex. It's cold, 0 degrees. Shouldn't affect springers at all, but yeah, too cold for CO2s, I think. So yeah, the Browning Buckmark Magnum in 2.2. Again, there is a bit of a thing with this going on here with this pistol. You can see how it seems to rise, which means I think this actual block was probably manufactured incorrectly. Yeah, got to be something like that. But she shoots well. She's consistent. I said I got an old rail I had. I mean, it cost me a couple of quid, and I just chopped a bit off and put a rest of stop on the back, and it seems to shoot very well. But yeah, it's a really nice pistol. It's a shame that it doesn't shoot accurately with the fixed sights, which is, you know, it's about 4 inches high, which is a bit weird, even with them fully down. So I hope you like that little review. Take care. Thanks for watching.